The next thing we did was the outreach program. Outreach meant, how do we reach out to our employees and their families? We started a thing called a mission outreach, where if you want to go on a mission trip anywhere in the world, our company and the caring committee will pay for your trip over there and allow you 1 week's vacation to go anywhere you like. We just had a guy come back from India, was there for a week, and he brought back stories. I tell you, our company, we shared with the whole company. Tears in people's eyes, man, of seeing how people live over there. Lives were changed in our company because of letting him go. We have another thing called a marriage enrichment, where if you have marital issues, problems in the company, we will pay for a marriage retreat. All expenses paid. We'll take you on a marriage retreat, you and your spouse. We'll take you to dinner, pay all of hotel vacation thing, and send you on a little vacation to help restore your marriage. Many of our marriages in the company have been restored, close to being disasters. Some of them didn't quite make it, but that doesn't mean we don't try. Another thing we worked on through them was the single mom concept. We've got a lot of single moms in our plant that don't know how to bring up kids on their own, work and take care of kids at the same time. These are all things that came through the caring committee. They came through it because the employees hand little forms into the caring committee with suggestions every month. Couldn't the company help me with a single mom's, I'm a single mom, I need help. Caring committee receives it, brainstorms what to do, have the funds, and they do it. And it's so beautiful to see how lives get changed and impacted because of that. Another thing we have is a sick car fund, where if your car breaks down, the caring committee will come and they'll take care of it. We'll pick your car up wherever it's broke down, we'll haul it in, we'll repair it for you, and hand it back to you. Those are things that are meaningful. Those are real. You know, when we say we love, that's easy. But these are real practical ways. Now, does any of these programs have you have to be a Christian? Not at all. But interestingly enough, those people in our factory that are agnostic, have no faith at all, they look at all these programs and say, why the heck are these guys doing this? What is this craziness? And you know, over time, they seek the source of that love. And that love ultimately is Christ. And eventually, over time, we've been doing this for several years. We've converted 30 of our employees over to Christianity. Not by taking a Bible and beating them on the head. Not at all. I didn't do that once. But what I do is encourage an environment in which Christ can live and show what love really means in a workplace. I can go on for hours about all these things, and I want to just a few more that I want to share with you. Another one is an addiction program we have. If any of our employees are addicted to drugs, to alcohol, to pornography, to anything that you're addicted to, we have, through the caring committee and also through a special helpline that we have that's completely anonymous, we set up programs that the caring committee funds to send them on rehabilitation. For example, if you're a drug addict, we will send you away to a Christian home where you'll stay for 12 weeks. We will pay for you to go there. We will pay for your rehabilitation. And we'll pay your wages while you're there. We'll also go to your home and cut the grass for you and take care of your family. That's what the caring committee is about. And that's what Christian love is about. It's not a bunch of words talking. It's about doing it. And that's where so many Christian businessmen, they have all these wonderful ideas of being good Christian men. Well, you know, I got a Bible on my desk. Doesn't that say something? That doesn't say anything. It's how you live. And that's where these programs have created a sense of love and caring and family in our organization that I cannot explain to you. I'm going to share several of our employees. What do they think about this? Because it's important for you to hear them. Scott, if you just...
And I think with this care committee, it has united the whole company together. Now we're like one whole family. It doesn't matter if we're white, black, Asian, you know, Hispanic. It doesn't matter. We're a family. And anytime someone needs somebody, we're going to jump on it. We're going to be there for them.
The next thing I said, you know, at that retreat that I went to, I had a spiritual director when I left because he coached me. Every month he would call me, hey Peter, you know, you left here on fire. Are you still on fire or are you dead? I said, man, okay, I'm doing it. So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be great if in our company we were able to get someone like that to spiritually support these programs. And we started this concept called corporate chaplains. We have a corporate chaplain in our organization that tends to the spiritual needs. He's available 24/7. He serves the needs. And what he does is he performs the function of the sole caretaker. We provide all these loving methods around, but God provides one thing. He brings men and women to their knees through death in the family, to illness, through sickness, through financial crisis. And when we're on our knees, that's when Jeff, the corporate chaplain, is there to say, you know what? There's a better way. God has a plan for your life. 30 of our employees have come to know God in those environments. It's not because we've taken a Bible and beat them on the head. We've created a loving environment where they seek the source of that love through our corporate chaplain. He then dials them into a church, a local church, and nurtures them so that that spirit that's in them can grow. Just listen what one of our employees says about it.
The chaplain system is something great. I'd never heard of it before I came to Polydeck, and when we started it up since I've come to work here. Jeff Brown he's unbelievable as our corporate chaplain. What astounded me, that was in a couple of weeks of his coming here, he could name anybody by name in the whole plant. He just became part of us. And a personal point, my sister was sick and on machines, and we were going to unplug the machines. My pastor was out of town at the time, out of state actually. And Jim Crandall called Jeff, and he was at the hospital about before I was, and he was with us, and he was praying with us, my family and I, as my sister passed away. So I'm really up on the corporate chaplain.
You see that husky burly guy? In tears because of something that our company provided him. Now let me ask you from a business perspective, if that man was offered 10 cents more down the road, do you think he would leave Polydeck? That man has personally told me, Peter, even if you did not pay me, I would still work here. I know that's I'm not sure you would ever live that out, but I don't want to test him. But that's the principle. When you solve an addiction issue, when you solve these key elements in someone's life, do you think they're just going to walk away? Our turnover in the old days, the old Peter days when I was living for me, our turnover of employees was 30% per annum. 30% of our employees left every year. 180 employees, 50 employees, gone. Do you know what it is today? 2%. Coincidence, right? No.